This is a podcast of 98FM's Dublin Talks. Remember, catch the show live Monday to Friday at 10 a.m.
98FM's Dublin Talks with Adrian Kennedy.
98FM. Similar little tow rags are operating in Finglas South at the moment, yeah?
Okay.
And their modus operandi...
Sorry, says who?
I was told this over the weekend.
Okay.
And are going around on bikes and they're robbing sunglasses if they look like they're decent sunglasses off people's heads.
Sorry.
Yep, seriously. Going around on push bikes
which part of
in
Finglas?
Finglas South, robbing sunglasses off people's heads as they walk by.
So
Like,
people
seriously.
are walking through Finglas
with their
wearing...
Ray-Bans on their head or whatever, and they're literally robbing them off the top of their head. Like, how pathetic is that?
Keep those texts coming in. It's very interesting. Text or WhatsApp 087 798 98 98. Now, there's no point in texting the first text, make an example of the scumbags. That's not telling us what should happen. What should happen to them? If they're 14 or 15 years of age, I've seen the video, they're no older than 14 years of age. What should be the punishment for what they did?
Now, a lot of you are texting in that they should get 200 hours of community service. What will that achieve? Will that not make them little brave hard men that they're after? You see, this is the risk with this, okay? People are saying lock them away for 6 months. They come out of juvenile detention worse than they went in because they learn how to be tow rags.
So juvenile detention turns a tow rag into a bigger tow rag?
Yeah,
Is that what you're
absolutely.
trying to say?
I do believe that.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, 2 months in juvie and a heavy fine. They only set a fire because they knew they shouldn't. Yeah, which is exactly what they... I firmly believe that if a young lad is locked up in juvenile detention, he will come out worse than he went in because he'll meet a load of other tow rags and they learn how to swap notes and...
Damn scumbags to set fire like that in a park. These youths need to be named and shamed on social media. You can't do that, Anthony.
No,
that's why
it's
we
actually
can't.
against the law.
It's against the law to name and shame. And this whole thing about name and shame them on social media, that achieves absolutely nothing. That's just the Facebook police, isn't it?
And it makes the young lads feel really cool. Oh, lads are on Facebook, deadly. Bleeding deadly.
Their parents should be made pay for the damage that's done. I think in a lot of cases like this, do the parents even care? Do they? Are the parents even around?
That's the point I was making about the robbing of the sunglasses off people's heads.
I find
They probably bring those sunglasses home, arrive home. Oh, Dad, look, I got 5 pairs of sunglasses.
I find that abhorrent.
Yeah, it is. It's
I really
disgusting.
do.
Mark, you're on 98FM. How are you, Mark?
Sorry. Jesus, sorry, I coughed there, lads.
Jeez, you're about to choke to death. Sorry, Mark.
Mark, we need all the listeners we can get, so please don't die on the radio. That'd
No,
be
I'll
great.
try not to.
That'd be great. Thank you.
Anyway, Mark, what's your idea?
I personally think that to show them the damage that they're doing, the next time that there's one of these fires, they should bring them along with the emergency services to show how tough it is and how scary it is trying to deal with one of these fires.
Yeah, but Mark, listen to the audio again of the laughing of them. They think it. Listen to it here. They think it's hilarious. They're jumping up and down in this video with joy. That's how funny they think this
Hang on,
is.
let's have a listen to it again.
Yes!
And you can hear the fire, by the way, very clearly.
Yeah.
Listen to the fire.
You see, that's only in fairness, that's a small fire compared to look at the one that happened on Brighthead there the other night.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you know what I mean? Like if they were faced with something like that, they'd be crying. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, maybe that is the answer. Bring them out to somewhere like Bray. Now, thankfully, the fire in Brayhead has dampened down a bit because of the rain yesterday. But I mean, maybe that's what they need to see to realise what can happen.
But what's that going to do? Bringing these young fellas out, these immature young.
Stand them beside the 2 feet from the fire.
But they know the damage. Any aegis knows the damage a fire can cause, Mark.
I know that, but I still think, we all got into trouble as kids. We always were, trying to push boundaries as kids. Like, obviously, I'd never done nothing like that to that extent, but if I had messed something up in the house and broke it, my mum would make me clean it, or, do you know what I mean? Like, she wouldn't give me, pocket money for the next few weeks until she paid for whatever it was I'd broken, that kind of way.
Yeah, okay, that's not a bad suggestion.
The difference in generation, our generation thought we were badass, taking money out of our mother's purse. This generation of children now are arsonists.
Well, have a listen to this message. Lads, unfortunately, I was kind of like these gobshites when I was younger. What should be done is they should be made to clean up after the fires to show them the possible outcome of their actions. If that doesn't work, then put them under curfew until such a time as they can show their behaviour has changed. And that's from somebody who was a little toe rag when he was younger.
Or here's another one, cut the parents off on welfare, because they're more than likely on welfare in these cases.
Ed, you actually witnessed what I was talking about a moment ago about the young fellas going around on bikes robbing sunglasses off people's heads.
Absolutely, Adrian. Saturday evening up at Talca Valley Park in Finglas. I was driving up. Actually, had a passenger in the car. I seen two of them on the pavement. They hit this girl from both sides, and as she went down, one of them grabbed her sunglasses, and then they were gone.
Gone. Yeah, and what I believe they're doing, because I heard this over the weekend as well, is they're looking to see if they're decent sunglasses, and if they're decent sunglasses, they're nicking them.
Yeah.
And Ed, you saw this happening. How are they actually getting? Are they coming from behind to get the glasses
on their bikes and just grabbing them
on push bikes?
Yep.
And then the two of them would hit her from. Would hit the person from both sides. The person's looking around, doesn't know which way to go, and then boom, glasses start straight off the head.
And where was this at exactly?
Talca Valley
in Finglas South, exactly where I said it was. Where I said it was.
And the age of these young fellas?
I'd say one of them was about 14, and the other one I'd say was no more than 11, 12 years old, maybe.
You have to ask yourself, Ed. Well,
where are the parents?
Not where are the parents. The parents don't care. But what sort of upbringing do these children get?
This is a podcast of 98FM's Dublin Talks. Remember, catch the show live Monday to Friday at 10 a.m.
98FM's Dublin Talks with Adrian Kennedy.
98FM.